Can you hear the music? This song is Carol of the Bells, and it's a popular Christmas carol composed by Mykola Lentovich from the Russian Empire in 1914. The song is based on a folk chant called Shedrick. American recordings by various artists began to surface on the radio in the 1940s. The song has gained further popularity when it was featured in television advertisements for champagne in the 1970s. Carol of the Bells has been recorded into over 150 versions and rearrangements for vocal and instrumental compositions. The piece has also been featured in films and television shows.
Щедрик, щедрик, щедрівочка, прилетіла ластівочка, стала собі щебетати, господарям викликати. Щебетали господарю, подивився там у жару, там овечки покотилися, ягнички народились. Ластівочка.
But we are here to see the classic Christmas Nutcracker Ballet, with Tchaikovsky's magical music. How did Tchaikovsky's Russian ballet become a staple of the festive season? This is as traditional as gingerbread, Christmas trees, and carols. Right now, ballet companies all over the world are presenting their take on Tchaikovsky's classic ballet, The Nutcracker, and families everywhere are planning their annual family outing to see it. For many people, this is the only time in a year they'd even contemplate spending money on going to the ballet. Yet a Christmas without the Nutcracker, as one fan told me, just wouldn't be Christmas. So how did a ballet that has nothing to do with the nativity story come to be so synonymous with the season? And why is it that a German romantic short story set to the music by a Russian composer brought to life on stage by a French choreographer now enjoys such universal appeal?
The Nutcracker Ballet is one of Tchaikovsky's most enchanting works. The magical music evokes a nostalgic Christmas atmosphere. The story centers on a young girl's Christmas Eve and her awakening to the wider world and romantic love. The ballet is based on a book, The Nutcracker and the Mouse King by Hoffmann, a famous German writer. What's the story of Nutcracker? The choreographer at the Mariinsky Theater in Russia, named Marius Petipa, read the story and loved it. In 1891, he commissioned Tchaikovsky to write a ballet score for the plot. Tchaikovsky was probably the most famous Russian composer at the time, so the result was bound to be good. When Tchaikovsky started writing the Nutcracker ballet music, he didn't like the project at all. He wanted to change the setting and change bits of the story. In the great Russian Nutcracker, the girl with Nutcracker is called Masha, Marie. But while he was writing it, he grew to like it. The first performance was in December 1892 at Mariinsky Theater in Russia, St. Petersburg. In the 20th century, it became hugely popular in America as well. The Christmas ballet was first performed outside Russia in England in 1934. Its first United States performance was in 1944 by the San Francisco Ballet. Nowadays, at Christmas time, there are loads of production of the ballet as well as new interpretation and video version.
The story starts on Christmas Eve in a grand and beautiful house of the German family. Grandfather Frost arrives and gives the children, Clara and Fritz, presents. Clara's present is an ornate Nutcracker doll, which delights everyone at the party. Fritz is jealous, though, and breaks the doll, but Grandfather fixes it magically for Clara, who later falls asleep with the doll under the Christmas tree. The next part of the story takes place in Clara's dream. She shrinks, while the toys below the tree spring to life. The room fills with an army of mice, led by the evil Mouse King. The Nutcracker doll wakes up and leads the toys in a battle against the mice. The Mouse King and the Nutcracker fight one-on-one, but loses and get captured. Desperately, Clara throws her slippers at the Mouse King, who falls unconscious and is taken away by his mouse army. The Nutcracker then transforms into the prince and takes Clara first to Enchanted Forest and then to the Land of Sweets. There, the prince tells the Sugar Plum Fairy about their battle with the mouse army. She celebrates with a collection of exciting and magical dances. After a grand finale, Clara wakes up on a Christmas day under the Christmas tree with the Nutcracker doll in her hands.
My name is Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky. You see, my dear friend, I am made up of contradictions, and I have reached a very mature age without resting upon anything positive, without having calmed my restless spirit either by religion or philosophy. Undoubtedly, I should have gone mad, but for music. Music is indeed the most beautiful of all heaven's gifts to humanity. Wandering in the darkness, alone it calms, enlightens, and stills our souls. It is not the straw to which the drowning man clings, but a true friend, refuge, and comfort, for whose sake life is worth living.